Hi, I'm Jack Red, and I'll be reviewing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got 5 of the few Adam Sandler movies that I wanted to review on here, and then there's some I'm going to tell you what they are and to tell you about that too. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is not all of them that I want to review is here in my room or even in my house, but I'll reveal this too. Like for instance, Billy Madison. That was a good movie where he was going to inherit his father's fortune, and it's a funny movie. It had Chris Riley in there, and Norman McDonald, I believe, who was actually the first voice of the Grim Reaper in Family Guy, where we're getting played by Adam Carolla. Anyway, another movie that I don't have of his that I want to review is Happy Gilmore. By this one list I've seen recently, it is the second best Adam Sandler movie. It's really funny. In fact, there was a grudge match on one website. They put that against Caddyshack. I have to say, I prefer Caddyshack more over this because, first of all, it has Ronnie Dangerfield, Bill Murray, and Chevy Chase in there. And as you know, all 3 of them are going to be funny in there. And what's the point of just comparing one guy who's pretty funny, who cusses a lot? So, that's out of the question. I like to also do Mr. Deeds. I love Mr. Deeds. I especially like the character of Elmo, who's the guy who's like, I'm very sneaky, sir, and who turned out to be the illegitimate son of Preston. So I'm pretty surprised about that. I believe the worst one on their list was Big Daddy, which I don't agree with them because I do like the movie. I mean, it had some funny parts in there, like for instance, the part when he told the old ladies, oh, tell me what your name is. He would write it on the wall, and then stuff like that. Now with those out of the way, I got 5 here that I'm going to show you, all of which are pretty classic movies, if you ask me. This one is Click. It also has Christopher Walken, who's one of my favorite all-time actors, and he did a real good job at Sleepaholics, not Headless Horseman. I thank him for that. It was a really fun. Oh, it was a really cool movie. I wish that remote was real, but after I seen Death Now, I want that more than the remote. So the next one has Jack Nicholson in it, and it's pretty funny too. It even has the guy who played Ono from Mr. Deeds in there, and the guy who, and this one guy who actually reports Ricardo Davis in Grand Theft Vice City. So I'm pretty surprised about that too. Now this one, not a lot of you are pretty crazy for, but I still prefer to watch it over the holidays. 8 Crazy Nights. The very cartoon that Adam Sandler himself made. He forced it 4 of the characters, even though it's a whole bunch of deers, Whitey, Eleanor, and Davy Stone. So, but if you think about it, it's really 4 if you throw them all like that. But it's a really classic movie. Kind of reminds you of Scrooge, which throws me back to Click. Had a similar feeling with that. But moving on. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Sorry, I love this movie. It had the guy who played Fonzie on there. I'm trying to remember what his name was. But he's also a little nigga, which will be the next one he'll be doing. It's a really funny movie. He tackles people. Even the guy who was the Big Show and the Giant on WCW was in that. That's kind of insane. Now, this is my all-time favorite movie. You can disagree against it. I don't really give a crap. But this is just my opinion. A friend of mine named Little Denny actually showed me this movie when I was a little boy. Well, okay, when I was getting my early teens, and this movie made me piss myself. Yep, it's a really funny movie. You'll notice if you see through the Adam Sandler movie, some people were in there that you recognize from the other ones. It's sad that Chris Riley died, though. He was a really funny guy too, and I would love to see if he was still alive today. He's a funny comedian. He deserves to be and stuff like that. So I'll see you all later.